garden centre and we've worn him out. He's having a bit of a rest, bit of a siesta in the display, and yet his foot's still tapping to a bit of Bruce Springsteen. Hey, happy, what day is it, Leo?
It is Wild Wednesday.
Wild Wednesday, and where are we going?
To the allotment.
Yeah.
And we're going to see the coffee shop greenhouse.
We got some more coffee grounds.
And look what I've got. I've got a new pet.
What's your pet's name?
Tiger Lily.
Wow, are you going to take her to the allotment for a little bit of a tour?
Yeah, and she's pastel, and she's got stripes on. That's why I called her Tiger Lily.
Nice.
And look at her pet carrier.
Brilliant. Let's take her to the allotment. What have you got?
Pea pod.
A pea pod, and you're licking it. Have you chewed it? What do you think? Does it taste like peas? Yeah. Does it taste like peas?
Yeah, it tastes nice.
Do you like peas? Oh.
I'm going to go lick it.
Okay, you go and lick your pea pod. We have just been to the garden centre we go to now and again to get our fresh chicken. And in the cafe, I had a load of these on the side in the kitchen bit of the cafe. So we asked him how many we could take, and he said take the lot. So that's a Blue Diamond franchise. So this is me idea, is just to sprinkle them round my cucumbers and tomatoes, just round the soil, round the edge. Did this a while ago and put loads of coffee grounds in here, and again it makes it smell like a coffee shop, but it's also good, I hear, for okay, I hear it's good for yes, in a minute. Cucumbers, tomatoes, helps with the slugs. Oh. Yes, if they're there, the hedgehogs. Right, and what I'll also do, because these are paper cups. Yep, packaging made from plants. So I'm going to save these containers and use them to put plants in. So yeah, I've got a few there to last me. This coffee grinds down around everything. I haven't been down for a couple of days since the hectic. We're going to have coffee flavoured melons. Okay, and some for the compost heap. Good for the soil. There we go. Right, that's 4 pots. I'll keep the other pots. Stick them in there for another day. Right, bit of watering now. What are these? Patio gherkins. I've just found some more little gherkin seeds at home. Forgot I had. End up buying loads. And Barry from the Wirral. Oh, thank you for your support and comments. I have posted off the Northern Queen lettuce seeds to you while I was at the garden centre, so you should be getting them pretty soon. Oh, I got more than enough. Right, let me crack on. What we've just seen. The blue pea has now turned purpley red. What did you think of your pea? Mind that compost pile?
I liked sucking it, and licking it, but I didn't like
chewing it. Happy Sunday. Down here again. These are my tomatoes that are coming home. Right mixture. Oh, this one's really gone limp quickly. He was out the greenhouse, so I need to water him. Oh, not used to being outdoors, but yeah, I'll give him a water and then I'll be back. Right, end of the day. We have peas. All temptation gone now. We've eaten a few and they're delicious, but they're not The Hearst green shaft, so they've got to pod up. So that's nice, but yeah, they taste delicious. These are my Gladiator F1 parsnips. Doing amazing. Just tie them down. Nothing getting into them. Just literally watered everything. A few turnips, cabbages are still doing what the cabbages do. Tomatoes, all doing all right. Tied in, watered, mulched. The onions are covered, watered. More onions, covered. The beetroot, obviously because that wasn't a no dig, it's just drying out with the soil. It's like sand, so I've just strolched it. And about a week ago, I think I did some fennel at the end, some radish, and some more fennel at this end. The radish were coming up, but again, I'm just going to strolch it to keep the moisture in. My volunteer sunflowers, I've got 2 of those. Everything else along here, again, I didn't water that as much as I should actually, the asparagus, but I will. That'll be tomorrow's job. These are my 2 outdoor sun gold. Some ones with the little tomatoes on already. Doing great. In the greenhouse, the coffee shop. Marigolds are getting tall. All the tomatoes are doing great. Oh, there's a bean down there. Can you see it? So I'm going to take that out tomorrow and put it over the archway on plot 1, which I've done today with some of the other ones. I forgot about that one. Peppers, all doing great. The little ones in the little black pots, I'm not quite sure where I'm putting those, so they're just staying in here for now. And my little cucumbers. Again, loving it in here. Little talons. Haven't seen a cucumber. Oh, there is. Can you see down there? Little one down there. So yeah, they're liking it in here. That's as a cucumber mystery. I've got a feeling these are not cucumbers and they're melons or courgettes or squashes. We'll soon see. Planted out 2 mysteries. Again, not sure what they are. This one's nice and green. That one was nice and green. These are my volunteer things that came up in the greenhouse. I've got a feeling they're squashes or something, but I thought they'd be cucumbers. But I just put a fresh one out. You see the colour difference. Things just growing in here. Put a few of these beans out. It was the moonlight ones. Done a lot better than these. Can't even see what I'd put for those, but yeah. Everything else doing okay. Got to get those fuchsias out and in hanging baskets. Those are my squashes. There's my 8 tomatoes coming home. This one perked up a bit. It was the one that wasn't in a pot. It was just taken out the ground. Again, another volunteer from in the greenhouse. Sweet corn doing great. Samphire doesn't like it in there. I've got to put that back in a pot, I think. I think it likes saline water. Watered all that. Got the petrol lawnmower up, so I've just got to go and stick that into shed 1. Because we've just cut all the paths. Looks so much better. I've got some runner beans. So I've got another 1 or 2 to go there. So those will go up each post. I've got the 2 dwarf ones at this side. I've put in another mystery plant. Not sure what they are. Everything else has just had a bit of a mulch and a water. That's going to be another mystery squash plant. You've seen all the strawberries. They're huge. Absolutely ginormous. A little bit longer and they'll be coming thick and fast. I've just noticed the pear tree's not doing so great. More sticky. Sticky, but I think I've just read we've got to prune that in winter. So a bit more research needed. Everything else is out of water. I've just chopped some comfrey and nettle up and used it as a mulch around the onions and I must cover that up. Beetroot's doing all right. All the carrots in that bed doing all right. Just extended this no dig at the end of the field beans, and when they come out, that'll be another no dig bed. And then all the strips on this plot will be no dig. It'll just be the area over by the archway that's not, and the potato beds that are not. I'll get there slowly, but that's my new, which had the allium leaf miner in. So again, I think I'm just going to grow squashes, a variety of squashes all the way along there. So yeah, productive day. Very productive day. Let's get this lawnmower put away. There are beans on here, look. Quite long. Some short, some long. I've got some aquadulse at the front. They should get even bigger. But yeah, I'm going to let them grow bigger and get the field beans out. As you can see, there's a bit of rust, fungal disease on those, but it doesn't stop them producing the beans. So yeah, I'll probably come down and harvest a third of this bed soon. Chop it back and get it on the compost. There we go, volunteer potato, volunteer potato. I saw Tony C's, or JB's challenge, wasn't it, about volunteer things. I've got plenty and they're growing. I don't think there's too many to count. Too many to count. Well, let's get the lawnmower away and get ourselves home, and then I'm off to work. No rest for the wicked. Good Monday morning. Not so early down here today. 11:30. Quite a few people down here now. Right, I'm glad to say my 8 tomato plants I took home and left outside seem to be doing okay. Even the one I plucked straight out the greenhouse floor. It's quite a good plant, but just literally pulled it out so it was just roots. And I put it in a container, took it home. I didn't leave that one out where it's going to be positioned finally. I left it in a little bit of an enclosed area so it would be a bit sheltered, but he's perked up a lot. You remember the sad one I showed you yesterday? So he's doing good. Doing good. Everything else that I put out yesterday, again, these mystery cucumbers, squashes, pumpkins, melons, I'm not sure what they are yet. I may put plastic domes over those just to protect them a little bit, because they go a bit yellow pretty quickly. Nothing much to report here. Again, like I said, very quick on the fuchsia potting up. We bought those, like I said, to put in hanging baskets and never got round to it. These are my mass-produced marigolds. A few haven't turned up. I could pop them on. Oh, look. Let's get him off there and then I'll carry on. Right, let's get some action. I'm going to go and cut some blue loops, blue hot water pipe in, and get my onions covered down on the other plot. Right, doing the job I've been meaning to do for ages. Cutting this blue water pipe. Fancy it's, I wasn't sure what length. I think I've seen people say it's about 1 metre. But I haven't got a long tape measure down here I could find. So I've borrowed a neighbour's piece of pipe. I'm going to go from that. I think I've cut 2. Maybe I should just go and put it on the bed and make sure it is. Put the canes in first. This is a guesstimate then, and a little bit extra for the cane. Probably should just cut this in half. Oh, go for it. Plastic plant pot workbench. Again, that's only going to leave a little bit. I think I'll have the nice end. sticks, 1 piece of tube. Let's go. Right, see how big that is compared to the lettuce hoops. What's in here? Carrots, onions, beetroot. I honestly don't think I need it that big. I'm going to cut a couple more a bit smaller. Right, cut it a little bit smaller. Let's see, I think this needs to be a lot smaller too. I think, oh no. I think that'll do. I think that's a good size for anything. Again, like I said, I'm not growing cabbages or anything under them. Right, let me get cracking. I'll do 3 of those for this little. Right, I think that'll do. Doesn't appear to be any little areas where anything can come in. That's the job. It's been on the cards for donkeys. Just never got round to it. Right, look at the lettuce bed, looking a bit sparser. Going to seed now. I'm going to let one of each go to seed. Benefits of having lots of wood chip. All the big bits in my bucket that I'd saved over the winter, or all the big bits, need a bit of a chop down. But rather than do that, I just pick handfuls of the wood chip that's been on the floor and dried. And in a minute, I'll have a nice cup of coffee. Oh, I've got to get them bin bags in the bin. It was bin day this morning, so the bin's nice and empty. Tidy the place up. It's beginning to look like a pigsty. I don't know if people are shouting at me. I can hear noises. Alright, I'll sit here now, have a nice cup of coffee and chill. Right, time to fertilise with my nettle. Lovely nettle fertiliser. I think I'm going to put gloves on. Good idea. I was going to use my Bokoshi liquid. Maybe I'll do half and half. See which grows best. Nettle fertiliser or Bokoshi bran. Leave my coffee over here. I've just worked out per watering can. About 7, 8 of these. You ready for this? I'll show you. I can't smell it yet. You know it's coming. Right. Again, I wasn't sure quantities. I just took a load of nettle leaves in there and some water. Oh, fuck. Right, let's get cracking. 8 scoops of that per my 10-litre watering can. 7, 8. Still here. Just pick some strawberries. I've got to come up one side, I've got to go back down the other. And then I pulled this tiny potato plant up and had those. I thought, you know what, one of these other volunteer ones I'm just going to pull up. Look, we've got spuds for dinner. I've got another. Oh, I've got 2 containers here, look at that. Meant to be. Spuds in one. So, this is one of my volunteers. Could have left it. Seen a few other people on YouTube doing the same thing. Like I say, these were not put in by me. I think they were put in by a person but last. And I think I probably need to just go and get a shovel. Just have a little dig around. There we go, look, there's another one in there. Oh, soil's quite soft. Nope, that was it. So, a few little spuds each, a few little strawberries for me because Tricia's not too keen. Right, that's a few jobs done. Just not enough hours in the day.